Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I want to show you how to draw Super Godzilla. Now, the Super Godzilla, he looks an awful lot like Space Godzilla, so some of the stuff is going to look pretty similar. Now, there's going to be a lot of details in this drawing, so just kind of follow along. If I end up going too fast, just kind of hit that pause button so you can catch up. So, make sure you guys have something to draw with, some paper. I'm going to use marker. I would definitely recommend you guys using pencil just so you can erase any mistakes, because I always make mistakes as well. So, to draw Super Godzilla, you want to begin with his head, and we're going to start with the eyes. So, I want to keep the eyes over here in this section of the paper, so that way I have a lot of room to draw his body and his tail. So, starting right here, I'm going to make a little line that's just going to curve down. And then a little line is going to curve up. And I know that's kind of small. Then I'm going to leave a little bit of space, and I'm going to draw a line that's just going to curve up, and then one that curves down for his other eye. Now, right around here, I'm going to draw a little line that's going to curve around, and then I'm just going to put two little spikes on the end for his eyebrow. I'm going to do the same thing over here, just kind of add two of those little spikes. Then right here, I'm going to make a little line that's going to go down for his nose. And I'm going to put a little curved line on here for his nose. And then I'm just going to draw two little black dots in there. Now, starting right here by his eye, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to kind of come out and then go in. And then right here, I'm going to draw a line that's going to curve down. It's going to go up. And then it's just going to kind of curve along like this for his mouth. Then I'm going to start right here. I'm going to draw a line that's going to come down. It's going to curve around like this. And then before I add anything else, I'm going to add some teeth in here. So he's got lots of really sharp teeth. And then he's got more sharp teeth on the bottom as well. And then I'm just going to add a nice little curved line. Then over here, I'm going to add another little curved line for this side of his face. Then underneath here, I'm going to make a nice little line. It's just going to curve around, and it's going to go up like this. Now, starting here on his head, he's got this crazy little design. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to draw a line. It's just going to curve down, and then it's going to come back up like this. Then I'm going to draw another little line that curves in, and one that curves in there. Then I'm going to draw another little one that curves in on each side. And then I'm going to put a long point at the top. Now, starting here at the top of this, I'm going to just draw a line. It's just going to curve around for his head. And I'm just going to kind of curve down like this. Go a little bit farther. Then up here, I'm just going to add a little pointy line for his ear, and then another little line inside of it. Then you want to add a little line right here to connect his head. Now, on the sides of his mouth, I'm going to put two little triangles here, and then some curved lines around it, because he's got these little spikes coming out. Then I'm going to add a little one kind of poking out there. Then right here, I'm just going to draw a little line that just kind of comes down. And then I'm going to put a line that comes down here and a line that comes down here. Okay, now I'm going to come back here. I'm going to draw this line down a little bit. And then I'm going to just kind of curve a line right here. And then I'm just going to kind of curve this line up, down, and I'm going to curve it back up again. Now, starting right here, I'm going to draw a big line that's just going to kind of curve out to here. I'm going to make a little wiggly line that kind of curves around. And then I'm just going to kind of curve this line back in. Then starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to go down. And then it's just going to curve up to here. And then right here, I'm going to draw a line that goes in for his arm. And then I want to add his hands. So starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to curve around like this for one claw. Another one that's going to curve around here. One that's going to curve right here. And then I'm going to draw a line that's going to go down. And then I'm going to curve one here for his thumb and then just connect it to here. Then up here, I'm just going to make some kind of like real spiky lines for these little things kind of coming out of his shoulders. Then I'm going to make a little line that curves across here, all the way to the hand. And then just right here, make this line kind of curve down towards the fingers. Now, over here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to kind of go in and out and then back in for his chest. And I'm going to kind of draw this line up and then down right here just to kind of show where his chest is. Then right here, I want to draw a line that's going to curve around. And I'm just going to kind of come down here. Put some more of those little kind of spiky things on here. Then right here, I'm going to draw a line that's going to curve down. And then I'm going to make a little line that curves up here. For this finger, I'm going to draw a line that goes up. It's going to curve in and then come back down like this. A line's going to curve around here and then come back. One right here. And then one kind of sticking off the end here. Then you just kind of curve these in for the hand. And then draw a line that's going to go down and then curve up just a little bit. Now let's get a little more of the body in here. So right in the center of his chest, he kind of has this little circle shape or oval. Then you want to draw a line that goes down and then curves up to here. Another one that goes down and then curves up here. Then one right here that goes down and up. And then one more that just goes down and up. Then right here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to curve down a little bit. It's going to go in and then back up, and it's going to meet right here where those things kind of come to a point. Then starting here, I'm going to draw another line that's going to go down. It's going to curve up and then just kind of come up to here. You leave a little bit of space there. Put another one right here. And then one right here. Now, starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to kind of curve around like this. And then I'm going to make another shape, kind of curves around here. He's got these really big legs. Draw a line just kind of goes up and down. Another one that goes down and up for the knee. Then I'm going to make a little line that comes down, and then another one that kind of curves out and down. And then for the foot, I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to go down and then up. Another one that goes down and up. One that kind of curves out a little bit and comes up. And one that goes out here and then kind of curves up like this. Then I'm just going to kind of curve this down. Then right here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to go out. And it's going to curve down. I'm going to go in and just kind of curve back towards the body. Little line that kind of goes out and comes in for the knee. And then a line that goes down. And then a line right here that curves out and goes down. Then for this foot, I'm going to draw a line that curves out here, goes straight across, and then curves up for a toe. Another one that comes to a point, and then curves up. And then one more that kind of curves up and comes to a point. And we're just going to kind of connect it up to here. And then right here, I'm just going to draw a line that kind of connects them right to there. Now, for his tail, I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to draw a line that just kind of curves up, and then I'm just going to kind of curve this down. Curve it around like this, and then I'm just going to bring it back towards the body. You want to keep it skinny at the end, and then fatter as it comes back towards the body. Now, we don't really see a lot of spikes on here because most of them are covered up. So I'm just going to kind of add some little kind of bumpy lines on here. As I get down here, I'm going to make them a little bit bigger and put some spikes on them. Right here, I'm going to throw a big one, so I'm going to draw a line that goes out and comes back in. Another point here, and another point out here that comes in. And then along his tail, I'm just going to kind of make some little bumps like this that go all the way around it. And we're just going to kind of draw these in, just kind of putting 3 or 4 bumps on each one. Okay, so here is our basic drawing of Super Godzilla. Now let's add all of the different details on here. And I'm going to go a little bit faster during this part, but I'm not going to fast forward it. So, some little details we can add. You can put some little lines around his eyes here. I'm going to put some extra little lines kind of along his neck. Put a few little curved lines down here. I'm going to make a little line that's going to go down and then kind of curve up like this. Same thing, go down, curve up, curve up again. And then I'm going to connect these lines here. Kind of put some little long lines going like this in those little spots. And then just kind of fill it up with long little curved lines in here. Put some little lines kind of running along the edge of his neck. I'm going to draw some little kind of curved lines along his nose. A little more spikes up here. You can put some small ones kind of along there. Over here, I'm going to make a long line that just kind of goes down here and then another one here. I'm going to add some long, kind of different length lines on there. Kind of make some of them go down here. Kind of put some more around here. Kind of put some more little ones all over here. I'm going to make some little long lines kind of coming around here. And then some more over here. A little curved line in here. Add some little extra lines in here to kind of make it look like the skin's really tight on his chest. A little curved line right there. A little line right here. Just going to make some kind of broken lines kind of run down here. Add some little curved lines on the tips of all his fingers to show where his claws are. Then just kind of add some extra little broken lines all around here, just to add some little detail on there. You can just kind of put these all around here, nothing too crazy. Then I'm going to add some little broken lines kind of around here. His knee almost looks like an eye. Put some little curved lines in here. And then I'm going to just kind of draw some curved lines, kind of broken ones that just kind of go all along here. A little line that runs across the foot, and some more of those little broken lines along his feet, or his legs. Put some curves on his toes, and I like to put some extra little lines just to look like the toes are sitting in there. Same thing over here, kind of add some extra little lines around here. And some more little broken lines just kind of all along his leg. Put some little lines on here for his toes. Little curved lines on the feet. And then along the tail, I'm just going to make some of these kind of broken, curved lines kind of coming up like this. And I'm going to draw these all the way around. And bring them all the way down to the tail. And then I just like to add some different little kind of broken lines going all the way along here. Then I'm going to give him some little pupils right up here. And maybe some extra little lines kind of along his neck. You can just kind of throw some extra little lines all over. And there you go. There is your drawing of Super Godzilla. Please keep letting me know what videos you want me to draw, and I'll try to get as many done as I can. And also, please keep hitting that subscribe and like button. Click on the bell to turn on notifications as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring. Thanks for watching.